Good afternoon and welcome to Getty's Life Talk Detox by Getty. And I am Zainab Molla, your host for the Life Talk today. I am a Getty trader. Grimaldo. So, Global Education and Training Institute is one of the most premium training institute of the country, and we provide two type of training: one for the teachers who are already in service training, and another one for the aspiring teachers who want to become outstanding teachers of pre-service training. Thirdly, we have this forum where we host live talks by the name Detox by Getty, and we have hosted more than 1,000 talks till date, and we are counting many more to come. We are driven by the vision of our founder director, Dr. Sunita Gandhi, to disrupt education and provide platform to the educators and learn about their innovative ideas and uh, different perspectives about education. So today we are going to talk about
Hi, everyone. While Dr. Zenab joins us again, it looks like I have the wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Hector Grimaldo. I am an educator here in Vietnam, although I am from Mexican American origins.
sorry,
Well, it
I
looks like
just
Dr. Zenab is back.
yeah, there was some issue with the internet. Thank you for
Well,
taking. Thank you, Hector.
yes, my pleasure.
Thank you. So I just need to introduce my dear speaker for today. Hector Grimaldo is working to help dream, create, connect, and help scale innovative projects and opportunities which share our vision of a better future. Hector wants to motivate, train, and guide students and school to be part of this new era of technology in education while by deepening their roots with nature. Furthermore, he aims to serve in making valuable quality education available to all with networks like 100, Teach Million, and Link Power. Link online learners, and through his school in Dreamland, ECO English, Hector is building international education partnership through creative and collaborative thinking and project management training. A very warm welcome to you, Hector, and over to you. So please, you start.
Thank you so much, Dr. Zenab. It's wonderful to be featured in Detox here with Jetty. It's really an honor and quite an amazing trajectory of work that you have done with so many talks and welcoming so many different ideas and innovations like you've mentioned. Just simply going through your page, it's blasted with educators, and what better way to train and to really facilitate both new teachers and veteran teachers with this new change of online education and all. I'm here today honored to speak about a topic that is quite close to every educator's heart, and that is disruptive education, right? You know, we've all seen pictures of a cell phone 100 years ago and 100 years in the future, and there's a lot of difference. So, as for a car, a house, and everything we really do. But when looking at a classroom, there really has been no change, if any, in the past 100 years. And now, with this window of opportunity and accelerated technology era, we are at a doorstep of new opportunities with trial and without fear of failure. We are learning together, and while bringing us together, just with networks like Getty here, it is a team effort. I would like to begin my talk with just a few introduction slides with, oh, thank you, Dr. Zenab. As I said before, I am Hector Grimaldo, and if after the chat or during the year you would like to get in touch, here is my personal email and my WhatsApp, along with some important links that we can go over at a different time when you and I get in touch. I'm very happy to share that I have been an educator in Vietnam for the past 5 years, coming and going through anything from outdoor education to being broadcasted on live national TV at the start of the pandemic, actually, with an innovation from 100, where we give students an opportunity to express themselves. And some of my students went on live TV and expressed their true feelings with facing this pandemic. Not only that, but we really broaden the scope of education, offering students hands on learning and experience based learning, taking them outside of the classroom and allowing them to experience English in a natural environment. And of course, all while having fun, building relationships, and getting truly in touch with their peers and with their teachers alike. Dreamland Eco English started with a dream, with an idea, and it was built by doers. And it's been a journey such as any educator out there can relate to. It fills you with pride to look back at your work and obviously be able to present it with like minded people. Now, on with our topic, which I hope to bring the focus onto online education. As we know, it's all new. However, we have had 2 years to get caught off guard, trial and error, enough to feel like we kind of know what we're doing, right? Enough, though, to try risky things, new things, to really bring disruption into education with tools like a computer, an iPad, devices, websites, interactive links, live streams, and really the world of information and knowledge, not only at your fingertips, but made available within seconds. Today, one of my students asked me, how strong is a turtle's shell? Well, I don't know, but let's look it up. Bam, there's a picture of a skeleton of the shell of the turtle. Oh, it's between 272 and 680 kilos that a turtle shell can withstand. Wow! Now, when have we been able to do that before? When has a teacher been able to bestow, to serve as the bridge between knowledge, experience, and the curiosity of our students? Which brings me to the center of my short presentation today, and that is Link Online Learners, which I am a co founder of. Our brief story started 2 years ago in March, a few weeks after the ignition of the pandemic in Wuhan, and all of us were caught off guard. Little did we know that all educators were going through the same thing. So, what happened? A bunch of teachers, maybe 8 to 10, embarking 6 to 8 countries from 100.org, which is a network bringing education and innovators together, we decided to do something about it and not stand fear with fear and in a shock, but rather to take action, not in any perfect or, you know, not with an end goal in mind, but rather ready to get on the boat, sail the ocean during these 2 years of uncertainty. And in summary, we took off blindly. However, little did we know the story that awaited us. And that has brought us to today, where we have welcomed more than 50 with students from over 50 different countries and ranging from 10 to 18 years old, where they have come and they have been able to share and open themselves through this platform freely and fearlessly. while all of us were trapped, locked in our homes. We felt alone, we felt discouraged, we felt uncertain of how education could proceed. Both students and teachers alike taking on the biggest challenge of a century, and that was to change into online education overnight. The magic that we saw and that we continue to see every week, every Tuesday on Link Online Learners is that students come ready to share, open, and exchange. We've noticed that what we think is ordinary, our environment, our country, our language, our books, our food, our customs, our clothing, becomes extraordinary to others. And that triggers curiosity. And that triggers pure intention to learn. Not only that, but students, the youth, is put on the stage, on the pinnacle of designing their own learning. That is where disruption comes in. That is where it's the end of a teacher, of an educator, a professor being in front, one step higher with a loud voice, all eyes on him, on her. That doesn't exist anymore. We have known that teamwork and collaborative work brings forward a lot of more results. Now, what if all of that positive energy could come from the youth? And educators simply take a step back, enjoy a front row seat into innovation. The future of education is being built in front of us. I don't really know any educator in the world who has got higher technology skills than a 4-year old. Children are born being able to unlock phones and swipe mindlessly. They are not even able to use a spoon yet, and they are able to open YouTube. They are able to swipe. It's just incredible, which is why we are at this doorstep, at the opportunity of disruption. Through our time and through our 2 years, LOL has had many happy memories that could have seemed only as wild dreams. Not only have we welcomed 50 different countries, hundreds, if not thousands, of different students, but we have been able to share in many platforms, just like today, in Helsinki Education Week, in the 100 Summit. We were even nominated by the Eltons Award by the British Council as one of the top 5 most innovations in the teaching of the English language in the world, which was just thrilling. It was a moment that we will never forget. But it wasn't the team of LOL that received that award. It wasn't any person in particular, but rather it was the students and their bravery for coming every week, for sharing, and for continuing the process of understanding where education is taking us. We look forward to this new year and we welcome you with open arms. That is my intention today, to really invite you to take a front row seat as an educator, to see what I'm talking about, to see your students take action, take the lead. And little do you know that they have been ready for years. They are simply waiting for the opportunity and for the encouragement from parents and from us educators. It's all about having a dream, a vision, and also following with action. So, what better way to start 2022 than with new ideas, new collaboration, and maybe new opportunities for our students? I truly welcome you to Link Online Learners to connect with me and so we can continue building together with GETI, with 100, with Teach Millions, with Link Power, with anyone, really. As long as we continue taking steps forward, the future will be very bright, my friends. I hope that I can hear from you soon. Again, my information is on the screen, my WhatsApp, my email, as well as the website, linkonlinelearners.org, where you are free to find out more, look at our videos, and take it upon yourself to disrupt education, however small or however big, starting in your classroom, school, community, country. No step is too small, and I encourage you to get in touch. Together, we really can link power. And my last, truly, the idea of my heart is that dreamers are doers. And if you can dream it, you can do it. Thank you, Dr. Zevan and Getty, for welcoming me today and for giving me the opportunity to put forward one more brick into disrupting education.
Thank you so much, Hector, for
Thank you.
letting us know how you are linking online learners and about your website and about your platform and how you are bringing together the learners from all around the world. But like, I have a few questions from you. So first of all, my first question is like, we both belong to a developing country, right?
Mm,
So we have these places, these rural places who do not have connectivity, who do not have
mhm.
access to cellular phones and to laptops. So how will you put your step forward to connect them, or any idea from your end to connect these learners as well with the learners who are more fortunate and who have these facilities with them?
That is such a wonderful point. Thank you for bringing that up. Getting caught in positive energy. Sometimes we look past, you know, the whole picture. However, there is always a bright side and there's always opportunity. It's just about the perspective of how you look at it. For example, we work with this community in Uganda. Yeah, we connected with John, and I believe there are about 6,000 people in his community. Simply having 2 to 3 computers, excuse me, which are quite old models. So how can 6,000 students take advantage of these 3 computers? Well, the as simply put, it doesn't need to be a live interaction to bring change, to link hearts, and to understand that your ideas, your dreams, or your passions, even your interests, connect with those of others. Now, there are plenty of projects out there that educators are bringing forward daily. I'm sure that scrolling through Getty, we can find a lot of innovations that are encouraging students to take action, right? Whether it's through sustainability, hands on projects, making videos, or simply putting forward positive energy and kindness to your communities. So, what can happen then is that these more privileged learners, as we may speak of, could take not a leadership role, but let's call it a first step, a call to action, a message to the world, which can then be either broadcasted, pre recorded, or simply made into a poster, into a flyer, or made aware into these communities. Hey, everyone, it's not only us that wants change. It's not only us that are creative. Look, this week, this teacher, that project. There's a lot of truly positive energy and kindness found in projects. Simply put, TAG, Take Action Global, is connecting schools to really expand the knowledge of sustainability in maybe third world countries where the use of plastic or recycling opportunities are lowered. Well, we have, and there are projects that are being able to be done with everyday materials, with simple everyday actions, which people may not realize the effect, the impact that one person can do with good habits. So I don't want to call it a pyramid, but rather a chain connecting a message. And it doesn't really matter where it's ignited or broadcasted, as long as we are continuing to connect the change and expanding the message of action. That is how we can expand from the online to the teacher, to his classroom, to the families, to a community. Thank you, Dr. Zenab. That is a wonderful question.
Thank you. Thank you so much for answering my question in such an elaborated manner and giving your example of the Uganda where you are connected with these people. And
Mm,
we are also putting in efforts to uh, provide such kind of trainings. And yes, you rightly pointed the recordings. The
mm,
recordings with the teacher did while she was taking a class with other children, and she sent it to other students who later can use it and take benefit from it. This is also staying connected when you are like online. It doesn't matter when you are doing a one to one this thing, or it is a recorded lecture. There can be people who
mhm,
can operate it. And like I have done one session of this sort
mm,
where I had the recording of my trainers, and I played it with a group of teachers, and then I interacted with them. I did activities which they were doing in the video. I did them live with my audience, and it helped me a lot. So because my
mm,
trainers were gone and they were not available, but I had their recordings. So this technology is helping like uh, everybody around.
mm.
Yeah. So would you like to say anything else, Hector?
Well, simply adding to your point and to your experience of broadcasting this pre-recorded video, because cultures, we can go into that, and how something could be perceived, a message, a language, even symbols, right? Now, by you taking this pre recording and watching it with your targeted audience, with your teacher trainers, you are able to facilitate it and even break it into pieces that are easier to understand and target it to your certain community or area. You see, that is the holistic part of the change message that I was speaking about. Because it doesn't even end when it goes around, because then it comes back, and feedback and ideas of change and adaptation and new things to try. That is another topic that we could go on for quite some time. We'll save that for next time, Dr. Zenab. Today has been simply wonderful. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today and detox. It's truly an honor and a very wonderful way to start the new year. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my dear. And I would like to request my audience to type their questions if they have any. I have already asked the question and got a lovely reply from my dear speaker. And so I would like to request my audience to type their questions in the comment section. And if they don't have a question right now, and if you're not watching it live right now, you can watch it later on Facebook and YouTube, Getty page, and you can type questions. And Mr. Hector will surely come and answer your question as and when he gets time. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. And bye bye from my side. Thank you so much, Hector, for joining us and giving us such an insightful session. Hope to see you again with another topic and another evening or afternoon, evening and afternoon. Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you.
I really
Bye
enjoy
bye.
the coffees and meetings, so let's leave more positive talks for next time. Thank you, Dr. Zenap, and everybody at Getty for having me today. It's been my true pleasure. See you again.
See you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.